it'd be nice. I think to win at Motorsport would be like winning the Le Mans of endurance racing, but we'll see.
Go, buddy.
I didn't get a feedback call. Nick, you good?
I think it was like the 1988 Toronto Molson Indy. The commentator was talking about this new engine, and it really got me fascinated into like cars and engines. And this one driver in Indy cars, Parker Johnstone.
And this year it was absolutely dominated by Parker Johnston. Johnston subsequently went on to take another 11 poles and 7 more wins, dominating the Drivers' Championship.
And I wrote a letter to him or something like that, and he wrote back to me, and he was like, stay in school, become an engineer, and that's how you'll kind of like get into racing. Here, so this is Parker Johnstone. Classes to look at for IndyCar engineering, ? Math, math, and more math. Mechanical engineering is the direction to go. Please find enclosed an autograph card. Sorry, I'm out of posters. No fan club, sorry. Thanks for your support, Vinh. Parker Johnstone. My name's Vinh Pham. I've been a motorsport gearhead for pretty much all of my life. This is a cool photo because we showed up in in New Jersey, like Jersey Shore area, and I'm wearing this like Powered by Honda t-shirt, and the t-shirt store owner like loses his mind. He's like, oh my God, no one's into cars here. Let me show you my Supra. Like, let me show you my 2JZ, like big. I went to the University of Toronto. There's a program there that's really cool. It's kind of like the NCAA of motorsports. It's where kids kind of groom themselves to become future Formula One engineers. And at the time, that's really what I wanted. I was like, oh, I want to really go to Formula One and be an engineer in Formula One. And this was the first win of any university to win a Formula competition. So all the previous teams that won were either British teams or American teams, and we never had a Canadian team win. I got into Toyota Canada back in 2004 as an engineer in product quality. And every instance that I was at Toyota, I tried my best to inject some sort of motorsports. And we were kind of a more bland company back then. And any chance that there was any motorsports, I would jump at it. I had my personal Lexus IS300.
So you owned this exact car, right?
This car, yeah. Yeah, it was owned by Team Lexus USA. Andy Lally drove it to championship in 2002, and then as I was getting more interested into cars and having a race car, they had these up for sale. They weren't doing anything with it anymore, so then I bought it. So this is like the setup when I had it. And I had done like time attacks in it, like a lot of like things by myself, solo. So you're like loading up the trailer by yourself, going to the track by yourself, wrenching on the car by yourself. It never was really like a racing program that had a team aspect to it. And I think that's ultimately what was missing for me. Like, you can go to the track and drive, but because I wasn't there to necessarily get the thrill out of driving. The joy of driving is important, but the joy of growing and learning, I think that was the missing part. So when the pandemic hit, I'd met this kid a couple a couple of like autocrosses, but it wasn't until that night, I think he DM'd me and he was just like, hey man, let's start an endurance team. Like, check out this series, Lucky Dog Racing Canada. They're doing these 8-hour endurances. I was like, yeah, but like, how are we gonna, like, what car are we gonna use? What do we, it's like, well, this other time attacker, Adam, he says he'll donate his time attack car, which is an 86 FRS. I said, okay, yeah, but like, dude, we gotta cage it. We gotta like, you put fire suppression in and, you know, we need a team. Like, how many drivers do we need? So we just started talking a lot online. Like at some point, Adam, Patrick, and then Patrick's coworker, Hung, who he was like, oh, you've competed against Hung. You know, Ontario 1500, he was there with the GM team. He's like, yeah, he's in too. And we committed.
Didn't know what you were getting yourself into?
We had no idea. I didn't know if this would like turn into anything. Our goal was to finish. We told the organizers, we're like, we're just here. If we finish last, we'll be really, really happy if we finish. And now we're in our 3rd season. The 2nd season, we fought hard in the top category, GT1.
Were you ever thinking about like, hey, we could win our...
Never. I think when we cracked the top 5, we were ecstatic with that. A win is pretty elusive. Like there's 35, 40 cars out there and you're battling for 8 hours. So anything could happen to your car. Anything could happen to the other cars.
Katsuda! Oh,
Isn't it so
Katsuda won. He's like, can never get on the podium.
That's a rare hat.
Oh, it's super rare. It's like
24 minutes ago. So 24 minutes ago, he was 15 minutes away.
Did you guys ever feel like overwhelmed?
Definitely season 2, when 2nd would slip away from us. It gets to a point where you're like, oh, how do we compete better? But I know the team has this continuous improvement mentality. Like every race, we make huge lists of what we're gonna improve on all facets, not just the car.
You see my fender fix? It looks fine, dude. Don't worry about where it was. Don't worry, as long as you were safe, dude.
Throughout the winter of 2022 into 2023, our Kaizen list was so long and we attacked it. Like step by step, like, hey, the car's black, it's making us too hot. Let's wrap it white, home wrap. How are we gonna roll out like our helmet shelves faster? How are we gonna pack the trailer so that we can come back and pack it the same way the next time again?
Okay, so don't expect my stint to be something magical, guys. So I'm literally the first time racing this year on a new setup. I have 10 minutes in this fucking car. And all it was to log some data, and that's it.
With the 2 years under our belt and us competing at a certain level, we've captured so much data, being the nerds that we are, that we've really gotten everyone to within a second of each other, which is really helpful in endurance racing.
Okay, we are, go. Favorite weekends. It's just like race car, getting ready to race, chilling, having some beers.
Where would you want to win your race?
The nerd in me goes, where can we best win? What are the best chances of winning? And then the heart in me says, like, you know, in all of Canada, we have Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, Motorsport.
And welcome to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Albuquerque goes to the right, then to the left, then to the right again.
The Grand Prix track, which is, you know, historically and is the fastest track in North America.
Of that elite group of super athletes, most are at Canada's Motorsport track today.
Man, Motorsport, it's fast. The cornering speeds, the G loads, 10 turns. The speeds are just tremendous speeds. Last year at Motorsport, we crashed.
Fuck, I hit the wall.
When you crash, that's it. You don't take home anything. It was definitely the low point for us. But I always said to the team, like, let's use this as a growth opportunity. Let's use this as learning. If we're gonna crash, let's learn from it. We'd have to build a huge list of Kaizens to try to overcome this, to challenge for being at the sharp end of the field.
Keep going.
That's good enough.
Yeah, you're in the box.
You had a bit of a break part, you made the pass and realized right afterwards that you weren't in the yellow zone, give the pass back. And if you give the pass back, you will not flash right.
This year, we kind of came to the track a little more confident that we can put together a program. And I think Adam was like, oh, I just want to try to win a race this year. And in your mind, you definitely are like, target is top 10. Let's finish the race. You don't win it on the first lap. We got to be 8 hours on Saturday, and then you got to bring the car home, and then you got to save the tires. So those things go through your mind. But ultimately, I think the team is so good at what they do now. They know how to deal with traffic or a tough car to pass. Radio check, radio check.
Yeah. Channel 2. Yeah, you'll be good, man.
But 8 hours around that track is next level. Like, the car's got to finish, and then the team's got to last, and the drivers have to put in lap after lap after lap and be sharp to be able to put in quick lap times. We've done a lot of those changes that it's enough to maybe compete for that win, or at least compete for the championship on a consistent basis.
Radio triple check, radio triple check.
Copy, good luck, buddy.
Just stay calm, bring the car home. Bring the car home. They're gone already.
The Mantis 944 are ultra raid. They have the formula right. They have the formula right for the drivers. They have the formula right for the pit strategy. And they, quite frankly, have the raw pace to be super fast. They are just seemingly uncatchable.
Nice work, Nick, nice work. Pit-in time will be in 30 minutes.
You know, if there's failures, like maybe we'll get a top 5 out of it, but speed-wise, I don't think we can catch the Porsches. They're just too fast.
Right. The key is we're bringing it home today. Nick's pace is pretty fucking awesome.
Everyone knows the objective. The objective is very clear.
Feel how it is on track. Nice.
Repeat. Yeah, red flag. It might be red flag. Everyone is coming to a stop. Come to a stop at the next Marshall station.
It's the buzzing between each other that needs to be said.
Guys, we're gonna pit. We're gonna take this opportunity to pit.
We're gonna have enough time to pit now. We need 5 more minutes on this.
So 3 more minutes.
We're gonna box. So we're gonna tell him to box. I think that's where it helps to not be so addicted to going quickly, but be addicted to building up the strategy and the program to get it to the end. So someone had an off in 4?
But it's bad.
But it's bad?
I do know it was the Red Mantis, big off, both of them at 4.
The Red Mantis, like Ultra Ray Mantis?
We're about to go full black so that everyone comes in.
Okay. We are boxing.
Green, go, go, go.
What are Adam's times?
42 is exactly what we want him to do. Good lap, Adam. Just stay this pace, save the car. Good job, good job. Box this lap, box this lap. Box, box.
Go get, go get!
1.5 laps. They are slower than you.
Like, why are they holding him?
If you perform an overtake in the yellow, you're gonna have to come in and serve a penalty. Hold on, we have 3+ laps. So what's that? A minute, 3 minutes, and 4 minutes. Serving, say, a minute penalty or a 2-minute penalty in an endurance race of 8 hours where the finish could be 1 or 2 laps and you've dropped that far back, it's gonna be detrimental to your race. Order-wise, I'm probably the slowest driver.
I am doing thing. His lap times are dropping.
The faster you can pull ego out of it and the faster you get to a humble position, the faster motorsports will kind of reward you back.
Here's the water. He's coming.
We got Gatorator.
He's coming with the water. You have 0 left in your...
He's coming. Go get it first.
Second place, 411, Velocity Motorsport. And the big dogs of the day. Here's place 6145, Team Nummi. fantastic job today, guys. You should all be proud of yourselves. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, so fix what you need to fix.
You really feel like I was doing 43s and cars were still passing.
No, because I'm going to tell you right now, at one point, pretty sure you were the slowest on the track.
Oh yeah. I felt like I was like.
Because everyone was doing 39s, 40s, and 40s.
I was like, where is this pace coming from? I can't do it. And I'm like, I want to bring the car home.
We're going to go through the data tonight.
But I was tired. I was tired.
That too.
I was like,
that's why we don't want to pressure. We just keep saying this is your target.
Oh, shit. Oh!
It's gonna get mad at us.
I'd love to see you guys in person, your time and everything.
Are we showing the good side?
A lot of people would say what they love about racing is speed. That's not it for me. It's not about going fast. It's cool to go fast. I think racing is about growing and learning and pushing the limits and the camaraderie with your team and taking a problem that's simple. Like realistically, we're just ripping around a track, but we want to rip around the track just that much more faster. That problem and all the thought that can go into that and all the components of driving or a car or setup. I think that's the coolest part, is just this razor sharp focus on finding that extra tenth to string together like a gap over your competitor. We've always said like hey, we're here to try to be like our heroes, kind of like people who put on a Batman suit and go to Comic-Con. We pretend to be like we're at Le Mans, but we go to 8 hours of Lucky Dog racing. So all of a sudden now we have this Nummi Racing entity that is fun, not so serious, but also a little serious too, because we kind of compete at a really high level when it comes to driving and endurance racing and like, you know, putting the rubber to the track. The next kind of like true grassroots level would be to step up to do the 25 hours of like Thunder Hill. You know, that's a 25-hour race, one more than Le Mans, very grassroots, lots of grassroots teams. And to do it sort of like around the clock, 24 hours would be kind of like pushing Nummi to this like next level endurance racing team. I think that would be probably the next future step for us, maybe.
1, 2, 3, we say GR86.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3,
GR86! Woo!
Hold the flashlight still!
You want my Hans?
Wow, dude, don't look at me. You ugly.
This car tomorrow!
That's you! I'm gonna be sleeping in the pit.
Just like 8
I love this car, man.
Why didn't you drive in today then?
Glad you Patrick just
No,
instead he tried to keep some.
I'm looking for the picture of the kid.
Patrick coaches.
Do you guys understand how hard it is to have 5 Instagram accounts?
Wait, what?